last time you were on, we touched base on Ron Simmons very lightly. For me, as a fan, and being who you are and the incredible athlete Ron Simmons was, you were both driving towards a mission actually uh, bringing black athletes to a higher level within the World Wrestling Federation at the time. Why did you two have so many problems with each other? I never understood that.
Well, Ron admitted on a podcast that he was on that he was jealous of me. He actually admitted that he was jealous of me. I think him being the first black world champion with WCW, and then me being the first black champion with WWF, I think he thought he was going to get that honor. And here I am, a kid basically coming off the streets and, doing what people tried to do for years.
Were you disappointed in Ron Simmons' attitude towards this? Because after all, I would think that, especially in those days, one for all for one would have been the much better way to go about this rather than have a pissing contest with you.
No, I think the whole nation was jealous, and they wasn't the only ones. I mean, I remember when I had Yokozuna, when I slammed him, I went backstage when Vince gave me the match, and I told Yoko, this is like my second match there. And I told Yoko that I've got to pick him up and slam him. And then Yoko told me, well, you can go ahead, but I'm not going to jump for you. And he didn't jump at all. It was like they were trying to embarrass me, but I got him up anyway and slammed him.
Wow. So Yokozuna, who was friends with all those guys, he was going out of his way to give you to try to make you look bad.
Right, to make it look, I couldn't do it. But he was surprised him that I got him up without his help.
The WWE puts together these really nice documentaries, especially on A&E recently. And you just brought up Yokozuna, sorry. How was he towards you besides that one situation you just explained?
Oh, after that, we had a conversation back in the locker room about it. I was pretty pissed. And after that point, man, we were cool from that point on.
Were you disappointed at the fact of all the trash talk that's been said about you over the years? I would assume you are, but I want you to spell something out for me because when I heard this, I wanted you to answer for yourself. I've heard it said that you did not love this business or respect this business, and you just weren't into anything about wrestling. You were just cashing a check. Can you clear that up for the fans? What does Ahmad Johnson feel about the wrestling business, especially in those days when you were doing it?
The main drive I had was the fans. I mean, if it wasn't for the fans, there would have been no Ahmed Johnson. Because the way they got behind me and gave me energy and, on a reel. And that intensity, that just came out. That's just me. And they've been trying to duplicate that for years and haven't done it yet. But that intensity was something, man, that came from the fans that helped drive me.
I was trying to set up a call in from the great Ahmad Johnson.
Read it this way.
Yeah.
I love this.
And I screwed up the time. I apologize. As usual, I screw things up. But if you were to have that call in, what would you have sent to D'Lo last week?
Damn.
I first would have asked him, what is his definition of beating somebody up? I've never been, first of all, if I've been beat up in the locker room, you guys would have known all about it, being sure, in podcasts and you're in the business and you know all those little secrets and traits. It would have got out to you guys and other podcasts so quick, or the Facebook in it so quick, if D'Lo hadn't beat me up in the locker room. I just like to know where did he get the thing that he beat me up at.
We got to get these two on at the same time. You need to. How did you put this? You need to not fuck this up. Fucking hey, unbelievable. That is great. That's all right. I'm fucking up tonight. I'm reading questions like I don't even know what the hell they say half the time. I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, bro. I'd love to do on your show. Get him and me together.
I would love that. That would have been great.
We're going to work that out, and we're just going to let you guys talk it out. I mean, this is what I don't understand. Is it a wrestling thing? You you have these feelings about Ron. I'm not trying to speak for you, but I'm sure as a young guy in the business, you know who Ron Simmons is.
Yeah.
You know what he meant for the business.
Yeah.
You have this opportunity to work with him, and you see there's a problem. How come you guys can't talk in the locker room and say, "Hey, man, what's the issue here?"
Well, we could have talked in the locker room. I was willing to do that. But, once he gave me that kick and lacerated my kidney, and then I hear him saying, after I left, I hear him saying that he did it on purpose because he was jealous.
Ooh.
I mean, that really burns me up, man.
Ooh. I want them on the couch, the two of them. Let's do it.
Wow. Does it hurt you personally that he said that he tried to finish you on purpose?
Oh, yeah, that devastated me, man. I mean, I wasn't expecting to hear that. Especially from another black wrestler. I wasn't expecting to hear that at all, man.
You try contacting him?
I
after
took
he
that as an
went public?
accident.
Did you try contacting
Do
him
what?
after he went? Did you try contacting Ron after he went public with that? Like to reach out to him? Like, what the hell is this?
No, because, I mean, they all got their versions of the story. If you listen to Mark Henry's story, I hurt Farouk first by breaking his ribs. No, I didn't. I got the kick first, and if you look at the street fight with me and the Road Warriors, I slammed him through a table, and yeah, I tried to hurt him. So I broke some of his ribs and I slammed him through the table. But that was all from a receipt that he gave me earlier.
Right. Right.